All right, I've been trying to get. I was muted.
There you go. Now
All
I
right,
can hear
everybody,
you,
welcome
sir.
to GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Got a big show for you today. As we're
Marvelous.
leading into a big AACW wrestling show tomorrow night in Kokomo, Indiana. We have a special guest, the marvelous Mr. Bill, to kind of talk about the show and then talk about all the marvelous things he's been having going on with him here lately. So, no other than the marvelous Mr. Bill. How you doing this morning?
Yo, what up, my friend Chris from Gonzo Sports Room? I feel like I feel like a family member at this point. I've been on so many times, and and through me, other people through AACW got to come on, and just I'm happy to be here. Thank you again. You guys always make me feel so welcome.
Oh, you're always welcome on here, brother. We have Marcus Fine in here. He says, "Good morning, everyone."
It's a marvelous morning, Mr. Fine.
Of course, Chris Cahos already in here talking some trash.
I don't know about that. If that it's kind of early. I have not had my coffee yet, but if he wants me to go in on the bulletproof punks, I can. But I don't know if everybody wants me to go in on that this early in the morning.
But I know you've had a lot going on. I've seen you some other promotions besides AACW. Uh, where's the marvelous Mr. Bell been appearing out here as of late?
Well, the marvelous Mr. Bell is an influencer. My curation is being able to be sought across all of Indiana, and I always have big things going because people see the influence that I can give. It's obvious, isn't it? Isn't it? So yeah, of course I've appeared at Emerge. Hopefully I plan on maybe being there in some capacity August 6th for Emerge down in Columbus. I was doing marvelous work with my alpha Chris Owens at HCW up in Mishawaka in Niles, Michigan area. Unfortunately, he was hurt in a on live TV. If you guys saw it,
Yeah,
he was in
wishing
he
for a
he
speedy
was
recovery.
yeah, he was working with OVW,
Yep.
but my alpha is coming back strong. He's in that physical therapy stage. He's working everything, and he has some milestones to come over, but he's an alpha. He's going to knock them out of the park, and he's going to come back stronger than ever. So you will definitely see me in full force then when we can get this alphaless brand back together.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for the alpha athlete to get back healthy and get in there because he has a lot of talent. And
Absolutely.
I actually saw that injury, like you said, on OVW,
Yeah.
and man, I
It,
know it sucks. It has to suck because you guys as performers put in so much work to
well,
you know what I
first and
mean to
first
be
and
able to do
foremost,
that every night, and then
yeah,
for it to be taken away, it has to be a
first and
bad
foremost,
spot.
it sucks because my friend was hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, and and it's he didn't do anything extra special to get hurt. He wasn't like trying to, he wasn't trying to overperform or do anything. It was just a freak thing.
yeah,
And I wish my friend a speedy recovery, obviously. But I can't wait for him to get back and show everyone on the scene why he's an alpha, why he should be out there dominating, why he should be performing out past OVW into AEW into WWE NXT. That man is he has it, and everyone needs to see it.
yeah. Oh, Chris Chaos said, "Listen, I'll give credit where credit is due. You are talented, but you're simply on the wrong team."
Yeah, so these bulletproof punks, man, they like to they all they're out for is money. Like I don't want to throw somebody out under the bus. I have passion. Do you guys understand the passion that I have for this wrestling business, for wrestling period? How much I soak into it, how much I put into it for the golden prophecy, for the golden standard, for everyone to understand what it is that I'm trying to give them culture. But these bulletproof punks, they just want to be paid off and do odd jobs because that's what they are. They're odd men. I'm sorry. My bad.
Hey, you're fine.
I'm gonna try to contain Marvelous Mr. Bell a bit, but you know,
Hey, man, I've seen you've been hosting a radio show in the mornings.
yeah, I have been granted an excellent opportunity on Power 104.9, Mondays, Wednesdays, and usually Fridays, in the morning with Uncle Boogie. And man, it's such a great opportunity that I've been bestowed upon. I'm happy to be there, and like we get to cut up in the morning, and it's just a fun vibe. So like anybody out there, if you want to listen, it's power104.9.com. You can stream online. But if you're in the Kokomo area, it's 104.9. So, but I love it. It's been absolutely great. I can't believe I got the opportunity to do it, but as Marvelous Mr. Bell says, people see that influence. See, people see I'm, out here working and grinding.
What time does that start in the mornings?
That is usually around 9 a.m. in the morning, from 9 to 11. So
I listened to some of it the other day. I go live usually every morning at 10.
yeah,
But I listened to it some the other morning as I was getting prepared for the show.
thank you. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
I
That's
do a
love.
morning show on the ASAP Sports Network.
I know I've been able to catch a couple of those, and and been in the comments on a few of those, and
Yeah.
like, I like what you're doing there. I love to see the things that you guys are doing. I know you guys got work going with Indiana Fever, right? Like, so like that is. I love to see your guys' grind. I don't want to make this a love fest, but like y'all are working.
Well, I appreciate it. Marcus Fine says get prepared, be bulletproof posse new tag champs.
Mr. Fine, you're better than this. And we had a lovely conversation on the curator's corner. You were my first official guest on the curator's corner, which you guys can catch that on the in your house on YouTube, right here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also catch it on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. I had a great conversation with Mr. Fine. He's a lovely, lovely man. We we got to talk about history of wrestling. We got to talk about his love of wrestling. I know he is better than these bulletproof punks. He's better than that. He needs to come over to a golden standard, golden prophecy, golden ideology. It'll just be better for him.
Yeah, we had Marcus on a couple weeks ago, and he's actually going to be back on this Monday.
Good. That man
Again,
needs all the shine in the world. He deserves all the shine in the world. Him and his lovely wife, Miss Kelly Fine. I appreciate the most out of them because they are great for Indiana, or for Indiana Midwest professional wrestling. They're great for professional wrestling. They're just great people.
oh yeah, if you go to a wrestling show, more than likely you're going to see the Fines there, and
Yes.
don't matter where you're at, somewhere in Indiana,
Well, so the thing
hey, they've been going Illinois, Kentucky, and other places as well.
So the thing about the Fines is they know what's hot in wrestling. So if they are going to a wrestling show, that's the hot wrestling show to go. I.e., they will be there tomorrow. I already know, at AACW at Carver Community Center. The doors will be open at 6:30, and I know Mr. and Mrs. Fine will be right there because that's the hot show. And
They'll probably be the first ones in the door. They're usually the first ones in the door at both shows.
Generally, most of the time they got their spots, which
Yep.
well deserved. So like I'm just saying, if I was a wrestling fan out in Indiana, I would be following where the Fines go, because that's where I'm going to get the best show. That's where I'm going to get the biggest show. because they know what's hot.
And
And they're obviously coming to AACW because it's marvelous. It's been made marvelous over the last year through a man, me, actually, just me.
let's talk about tomorrow's show. You guys got a big show coming. AACW has that big show coming up tomorrow night. Like you said, 7 o'clock bell time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 7 o'clock bell time. Doors open at 6:30. It's at the Carver Community Center, which is a great historic building in Kokomo, Indiana.
Nice facility, real
Yeah,
nice facility.
I mean it might be better than what we deserve, to be honest. I'm just saying, like I can't we can't appreciate and shout out the Carver Community Center enough because of what they're allowing us to do and what they do for my community right here, and to bleeding communities around. They do great work. So
Uh, with the show tomorrow, where can people get tickets at?
You can get tickets right at the door. Yo, we're mostly old school in this. Just come to the door. You'll get in. You'll get tickets. They have VIP tables. You can check AACW Old School Lives for the Facebook page for available VIP tickets and tables. I believe it's a six top table for $100, and I think you get some brews and some stuff. But don't quote me. I am not the salesperson. Somebody else is, but check it out there. Or just come to the door, man. We're trying to fill this place up. We're trying to pack it out. We're trying to show everyone in this mid central Indiana that like AACW is where it's at, because we're not just going to give you wrestling. We're going to give you the full professional wrestling sports entertainment feel.
Yeah, and if you can find the flyer on the Gonzo Sports Room social media pages as well. I posted it a couple times. Oh, nobody ever. My phone never goes off until I'm doing something, and then everybody wants to call you.
I dug it, man. It was sounding like my new intro music.
But what are you looking for? What are you looking forward to the most tomorrow for at this show? I know you. I know your group, the Golden Prophecy,
That my golden prophecy, my
have a
golden
lot going
standard,
on.
like I said, my golden influence will be influenced all over AACW tomorrow, whether it's Dustin Holiday, or whether it's Justin Terrell, whether it's the gold standard in their tag team match. It doesn't matter. We are going to shine through, because that's what gold does. It's not dull, right? No matter what, the entire show is about us, and the entire show is about us finally taking our power back from that stupid hog farmer. Sorry. Um, and 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 just giving these people the culture that they need, the culture that they need to aspire to. You have a man like Justin Terrell. Yeah, why would you not want to aspire to be something like him? He's a prophet. He has the word. All we have to do is follow what he is doing, the example that that he is setting. People want to ideology this as a cult following, but that's not what it is. That Justin Terrell is a prophet because he knows the path, and he's taken us all on it, right? And he's trying to make AACW a better place. And and people may question why he and I got together in the first place, but that's the answer right there. I've been trying to make AACW a better place since the first day I stepped foot in it. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what he's been doing. But we have so many naysayers, like the bulletproof punks. We have so many naysayers, like that stupid clown and that fan. And we have so many detractors, like that. Like that ill-begotten guest you had on yesterday. He has a couple screws loose and things like that. Yeah, we tried to kick him straight, but I think we just made it worse, to be honest.
You guys could have. He got Justin Terrell got him pretty hard with that kick. at the last show.
As he deserved. He got the kick he deserved.
And what about the Gold Standard? Aren't they in the big tag team match?
They have a triple threat match against the stupid clown and that fan, and the Bulletproof Punks will be there. But I have no doubts that Travis Southern and Kai Maho will conquer all of this. It's a stupid clown and it's some thugs. That the Gold Standard is exactly what we say we are. They are the gold standard. They have to aspire to be them. Let's see them do that. Travis Southern is a veteran. He has more years combined than any of those guys in that ring. That means he has the smarts. That means he's seen it all. He's done it all. He's experienced it all. He's probably done it twice by now.
He has more experience than about anybody there on the AACW roster right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, you were not wrong. You were not wrong. It's a very young roster, and you understand why I have a guy like Travis Southern. In my collective, why I attach myself to the gold standard.
This clown, he's been giving you some problems since last November, hasn't he? Because I remember the first show we ever came to, he was giving you some trouble.
He should be in prison. He kidnapped me. He committed a crime. He kidnapped me. How'd he
get away with that? Does Kokomo not follow the laws like everybody else?
That's Kokomo is a whole another entity. I mean, you have to kind of come to Kokomo to experience the Kokomo experience. Some may like it, some may indulge in it, some may aspire to be Kokomo, but it is an animal among itself.
Chris Chaos, Mr. Southern has never experienced street violence like BPP is going to bring.
The last time I saw the Bulletproof Posse, they were looking in trash cans and stuff for a clown.
And the only thing about that, what he just said, is the key word: street. Yeah, you might have street violence, but you're not going to be on a street. You're going to be in a ring.
Yeah, this is a square ring with canvas, ropes, and strategery, which I don't think these Bulletproof Punks, they don't have the smarts for that. They don't have the know-how. They know how to bang together things in the streets.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the tag team match. Also, in their another big title match on the show too, isn't there?
Well, my prophet Justin Terrell, he has his Golden Open Challenge for the EE Championship and the AACW World Championship, which he holds both, and he is bestowing an open challenge to anyone out in the AACW locker room.
And then it's Cash and DeVille are doing like a number one contender thing, right?
Christian Cash thinks he deserves a title shot. He's an entitled, stupid millennial. That's what he is, to be honest. I may be similar in age frame, but my mindset is way beyond my years, sir. So that, but that's what Christian Cash is. He's a stupid, entitled millennial that just wants. He stepped in the doors of AACW and he said, I want everything now. And he never did any work to deserve it. What has he shown anyone? What has Christian Cash done on his own without being on the backs of other people? So yeah, he has a match with Damian DeVille. If he can surpass Damian DeVille, he will get a title shot. If he cannot, bye-bye. Back of the line, Mr. Cash, as it should be. I don't understand why we had to go through all these hoops for this, but again, I blame that stupid hog farmer and then that stupid replacement that Mr. Pig, the new president of AACW, I blame him. They just don't understand. They don't understand what the people want. They don't understand what's good for wrestling and good for AACW.
I'll tell you what, Damian DeVille and Johnny Crisis, they put on a hell of a show at at the last show last month.
Well, yeah, yes, they did, and I had the honor of calling commentary with you during that match, and yeah, as I told you during that match, that they were going to have a great match. Had no reservations about that, no second thoughts about that. They were going to completely annihilate each other, and that's what they did. And then that is why my prophet Justin Terrell, he opted in for his title shot opportunity, and he took it. This was all planned. This was all already written.
Excuse me. Struggling for a minute.
I understand. I am a curator of chronic sometimes, so I understand the cost.
Oh man, making me laugh too.
I'm just an all-around great guy. Have you guys not understood that I'm marvelous? I don't understand why I get so much hate. People should be following me, flocking to me, because I will give them influence. I will give them guidance. I will make their lives better. That's what I've been doing for AACW. That's what I've been doing for just people out in the streets. That's what I could be doing for the Bulletproof Posse. But they are so convoluted in their goals and understandings of things. And then I don't even want to get in on that stupid clown fan. Like, because they are lost causes, which you have in life. Some people are just lost causes, and you got to let them go.
Is there any other big matches on the card tomorrow night?
We have a lot to be determined. Again, sir, it's not my show. I handle the Golden Prophecy. I handle the Golden Standard. It's now someone else's job to book a show, to put together a good show. They took my job. Can we talk about something else? Would you like to talk about something else?
Here's the comment. Danny Zero said Mr. Bell attaches himself to others because he was shoved inside a locker by a clarinet player.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that one of us looks like they came out of a scene from Carrie. The other of us looks like he's marvelous. And I don't think I have to go too far in on which one is which, but there we go. Mr. Fine, I did not get choked up. I was having a conversation with Mr. DeVille. I was having a small conversation, and he was, during the time, he was kind enough to lift me up so he could hear. There was a lot of things going on. I don't understand this choked up thing. I did not get scared. I did not cry. I did not tinkle. I did not do any of those things. All I did was have a conversation with Mr. DeVille to explain to him that he had another match.
Does the marvelous Mr. Bell have any other big shows coming up besides this Saturday?
Right now, I have pulled back a little bit because it's family time. If I'm going to be completely frank, I have 6 children as a shoot, so it's summertime, and I'm trying to spend as much time with them as possible. I will be back on the grind, and I'm not grinding, because as you guys heard, you'll hear me on Power 104.9, 3 days a week in the mornings. And I am always doing other things. I still do weekly podcasts within your house with my friend, the director, Hollywood House.
Great dude.
Great person. You never know. I may pop up where the set pops up, because we're a family, and sometimes We need those numbers. So you may see me August 6th at Emerge, or you may not. But you should be there. The fans should be there. You guys should be watching that show because it's a great production. I I I should be up at HCW in Mishawaka. I believe it's late August, but I don't have the dates on me right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
But right now, honestly, I'm focusing on a lot of family stuff, just like so I can kick it with the kids because they're not getting any younger.
Oh no, yeah, you have to take family time. That's the most important time there is, especially when you have younger kids because they grow up quick.
Yeah, yeah.
My son's 22 now, and it's like, man, you were just like 4 yesterday. What the hell happened?
I have a range from 16 to 8. So and eh, that there and there's a lot of them. So I mean, but it's fun.
See, all of our kids are grown now, but now we have a little like 8-month-old grandson, and then we have a granddaughter on the way. So we'll have some little ones running around again here real soon.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I can't imagine having little ones. The curator does not do diapers any longer and does not plan on it for a very, very, very long
And
ever.
Gonzo don't do diapers very often either. Tries
Yeah,
to stay away from it as much as he can.
yeah, no, totally understand.
Justin Terrell said the golden apostle to spread our message.
You know my prophet that I'm here for you. You know that that's what I had to do. You guys had that. I I don't know what should we call him, a rockabilly? You had Shane Timmons on yesterday, and I don't like I people say that I attach myself to people. That man has attached himself to everyone. He's Damian DeVille's best friend, and he thinks that Christian Cash is the savior of AACW. And now he's also friends with Bulletproof Posse. And look, sir, sir, I see what you're doing here. I see exactly what you're doing here, right? Okay, you're attaching yourselves to the oddballs, to the obscurities, and things like that. And there's no
And,
power in numbers that way.
and he's friends with Shane, right? Isn't that how he got to be the
Yeah,
voice of
yeah,
AACW?
yeah. People think I'm a snake, but I am not slithering through other passages. I've stayed in my lane. I've stayed true to my people. And those who have came on board or who I have followed, it's because we've had the same vision. Men like Justin Terrell, the prophet, men like Travis Southern, men like Kai Maho. The golden prophecy is strong and it's together, and that and just wait. It's not even 100% right now because we still have Brody Bodkins out there,
Yes.
in recovery. Wait
So
till
I'm a
that
big I'm a
wait
big
till
fan of and excited about his return.
wait till that man comes back and he shows dominance not only at AACW but all over the Midwest. I can't wait for that.
Oh, I can't wait till he comes back either. Because like I
Yes.
said, he's one of my favorites, especially one of the best big men around.
Absolutely. Absolutely, without a doubt.
I forgot what I was going to say. I had it all lined up. Then when I started talking about Brody and forgot what I was going to say.
I feel it. I feel it.
Oh, no, I know I was going to say young talent. You guys have a lot of young talent there at AACW that I think has a lot of potential. I was really impressed with the young guys, the way they performed at that last show.
Yeah, there we have a collective of greenhorns, if you will. And I mean, I call them that because they call them that. They call
Yeah.
themselves that. They are a collective of greenhorns. But they're hungry guys. I think you guys saw, the formation of a Kelly club. I believe that was talked about yesterday as well. Kelly Tanner, an absolutely tremendous young prospect who has a lot to learn. And you also have we saw the debut of Pride. who is, actually one of my favorites out of the young guys, because I've seen him work and work and work and work and just keep working, and he's just getting better because he really wants this. Those young guys, they have a lot to learn. They're kind of cocky, and probably sooner than later they're gonna get punched in the mouth. But they showed some heart.
Yeah, you could tell that they've been putting in some work though, because like I said, I was impressed with. I knew they hadn't been doing it for a long time, but I was impressed with what level they were at.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And they'll get there. And we have some great tag teams like the Dirty Birds. I don't know if you've seen them. Um but they are up and coming, and they're a good prospect for the future. So
Justin says he won't have much to learn as SWS keeps running his mouth.
I you know my problem with SWS is that, like, he says that I talk a lot. And sir, that's my job. It's literally my job. It's my job as a manager. It's my job as an influencer. It's my job as now a radio host. It's my job as a podcaster. It's my job to talk. But you know that man, he has a lot to say, and I can't wait. One day, he and I, we're gonna have a talk in the center of the ring. And I look forward to that day. I look forward to that opportunity, because I will be able to verbally put that man in his place and send SWS away as it should be.
And then another thing, the one reason I always love coming to Kokomo, and this is going to be a big shout out to them, is the fans. You guys have AACW has some of the wildest fans that we've seen, and I'll tell you what, it makes the show even better. And we love coming to Kokomo, and one of the reasons is the atmosphere, because hell, if one of the wrestlers gets in the ring and claps, the whole damn crowd starts clapping. You know what I mean? The crowd's engaged in the show the whole time, and it makes the show even that much better.
Yeah,
So
I
you
kind of
guys
have a
have some
lot.
of the best fans around.
I have a love-hate relationship with these fans, because they love to hate the marvelous Mr. Bell, which and it's okay, because they all lack culture. I mean, they are all from Kokomo and don't aspire to be anything else.
They have a
I
lot to
understand.
say when you come out. That's for sure.
I Because they know that I'm marvelous. They know that I am the most must-see attraction at AACW in itself, non-wrestling attraction in AACW. The fans love me. Don't get it twisted. Like, they want to see me, and they want to follow me. They want to dress like me. They want to look like me. They want their hair to be like me. They want me. Don't get it twisted. And they want everything that I have been building and helping to build with my prophet, the Justin Terrell, and the gold standard. They want those things. They want to be champions. They want to be surrounded by greatness. They want to be surrounded by the future, but they can't, because they're Kokomoians. Nothing else.
Ju- Justin said the fans are disrespectful of their prophet.
Absolutely, they're disrespectful of their prophet, and they're also disrespectful of their curator. I don't understand these fans, because I took on the role as commissioner, and I made AACW greater again, right? I didn't even have to have small hands to do it. I I I did that. You know, the, and then it was taken away, because from this maniacal hog farmer who couldn't understand the vision, who just is lost in the sauce somewhere. And he just, nope. I want to keep my stuff small. I want to keep it on a small scale. I don't want things to be marvelous, but it's okay. It's okay.
Did he,
Everybody's going to understand. Everybody's going to understand, because we're going to take that back.
did he ever give you a reason why he replaced you as commissioner?
I I I think it's because I dress better than him. You guys see how I dress, right? Like, look, I, I know there's some drip gods around, but I'm pretty sure that the marvelous one is the drippiest.
Then my dad, Jordan, are you doing better after the meltdown the other night? I'm being serious.
Yes, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I know he was worried about you because he messaged me and said, "Hey, did you?" I said, "No, I hadn't seen it yet because I
Yo,
got up that morning, but I
to
hadn't."
to be honest, look, there's a full moon, right? And sometimes during a full moon, you have to purge your emotions. And I had some emotions that wasn't being responded to by some close people, and I needed to get them to respond. And call that is what it is. I don't know, meltdown and whatever. Like, but like I got my point across, and I started a conversation that needed to been happen a while back. It was just really weighing on my heart though.
Yeah, because he messaged me. Have you seen us? I said no, because he was worried about you. He's well, I was hoping he was all right. So
Yeah, everything's all good. Everything's all good.
then Marcus Fine said thoughts on Leonard Pig.
Puppet, puppet.
Up. Where where did Leonard Pig come from? How did he
What
get involved in this whole situation?
When I was the commissioner of AACW, he was part of my commentary team, and Leonard Pig, he was able to learn from me a bit, and but I he's always been a hog yes man, and yes boss, I'll do whatever you need boss. I'm right here, boss. And he was right there and he didn't have my back. The thing about Mr. Pig is I don't understand. We had conversations about how we can make this promotion the best thing going in the state of Indiana and and beyond. And you know,
So
he
he kind of stabbed you in the back and took your job. Then
yeah, you see how these are bad guys around here, right? They I'm not trying. I don't understand why the people of AACW don't like me, don't understand what I'm trying to do for them, because I'm working around a lot of bad guys. I basically might as well be Batman. Like, I am just trying to defend from all of these villains. Leonard Pig being one of them. He is the most Riddler of a character as I've ever seen, and yeah, and obviously his actions were two-faced. And you see Hog, he's look at that Joker. Jesus.
oh shit, she scared the fuck out of me. Somebody walked by the window and I was like, oh shit, somebody's at my window. But it was just her. It was just Amanda walking by.
Oh, no.
I forgot she was outside. And we've had some crazy shit been going on over in the neighborhood the last couple days. So it's
I totally understand. The streets everywhere are rough,
man,
and they're not getting any better. So
it, it's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, some of the stuff we've had happen and for no reason at all. It's just I don't understand. If you have problems, go get some help, but don't take other people's lives.
Whew. Yeah, no, no, no.
But
It could all be different.
oh yeah,
Yeah, communication is key. Is key to a lot of things. Yeah, communication can also stop meltdowns. So.
you know, yeah, you know when the next AACW show is going to be yet? Has that been
For the
announced?
August show, I am unaware of the dates. I will be able to I'll be able to have that to you either later tonight or tomorrow, though.
Okay. Are you guys going to be in the same gym as last time, or are you
Uh,
moving back?
We should be. The relationship with the Carver Community Center is pretty good right now. So and I believe they enjoy what we're doing and what we're bringing to them, and they're making a little bread off this too. So
No,
uh,
no, I meant, are you guys gonna be in the gym that you were in at the last show, or are you guys gonna be back in the? Because I heard you guys usually was in the other gym.
oh, I don't know. I'm unsure. That's kind of up to Carver's call. But both gyms
Oh, they're not.
are are
Both are nice.
are absolutely great, and both will fit a good amount of people. So all good there.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so you guys had a great crowd last month. We really enjoyed the show. I re-aired it last night
yeah. I
for
saw that.
everybody
I
to
saw that.
watch.
Appreciate that. Yeah, everyone should watch it again because who doesn't need more of me? Duh.
I figured it'd be a good time to re-air it. That way, people could watch it, kind of get refreshed on what happened last month, going into this month, and you never know, maybe somebody new will see it and they'll go to Kokomo and check it out because
Absolutely.
they should.
Absolutely, you should definitely come to Kokomo. Come to AACW. Tomorrow, Carver Community Center. Doors open at 6:30. The bell time is 7 p.m. And we
Tickets
will
are
give
what,
you tickets are
$12?
$12. And we will give you a show. I guarantee it. And if I have anything to say about it, I'll make it absolutely fucking marvelous.
Oh, it'll be a good show. I promise you guys that. We've been to two of them, and this one of our favorite places that we go. So it's going to be. We're
Yeah,
expecting it for it to be another great show tomorrow night as well.
yeah. That's
Like my
Carver.
dad just said, super excited for the show tomorrow.
Awesome. That's Carver Community Center. It's 1030 North Purdom Street in Kokomo, Indiana. It's 46901. So, ask Siri to direct you all the way to there, and
Hey,
so
take it.
that you can see my marvelous team, my marvelous Golden Standard, my marvelous Golden Prophecy take over. You can see me possibly take over back my rights as AACW commissioner, as I'm going to take my stuff back. I'm going to take my job back. AACW needs me.
And Kokomo has a lot of pretty good places to eat as well. So if you're not from the Kokomo area, go a little early, stop and get you something to eat, and then go enjoy a good night of wrestling.
Yeah, definitely, definitely come through. And if you don't know where to eat, hit me up. I'll send you to a good spot. So
I like the Half Moon.
Half Moon isn't bad. Not one of my favorites, if I'm being honest. Nothing wrong with it or anything like that. But that's pretty good. But send you to a couple good spots.
I'll have to hit you up because that's what we do. Every time we go to a show, we stop and eat somewhere. We get there early, eat, and then go to the show. So we just eat at different places. Get to try places that we haven't been to.
I feel it. I feel it definitely.
Marcus Fine said China buffet.
Ooh, man, you better be eating panda if you're eating China in Kokomo or Chinese in Kokomo.
That's Kokomo has
It's
great
that part.
wrestling, great
Yeah.
barbecue, and the marvelous Mr. Bill.
Yeah, great wrestling, great barbecue, and me. That's what
Yeah,
Kokomo has.
we had a place that was it barbecue bistro, something farm barbecue bistro or
Oh,
something.
Farm to Fork. Yeah.
Yeah, farm to fork. That's where we ate
Yeah.
last time last month.
Yeah, that's legit. I like that place.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. They got decent greens too.
Yep. Oh yeah. All barbecue places have to have some greens. Or you're not a legit barbecue place if you don't have some good greens.
Well, I mean, but not all places are good. Is the
Oh
thing.
no,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. If we gonna be real.
Dude, something is going on. This is the fourth time this cop car has circled the block and went down this alley.
Ooh, meth is everywhere, man.
But well, before we get out of here, do you have anything else you want to talk about the show or
Look,
anything in general?
Look, I just want to reiterate, have people come out tomorrow night. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time's at 7 p.m. It's at the Carver Community Center. That's 1030 North Purdom Street in Kokomo, Indiana. 46901. Ask Siri to take you there. My name is the Marvelous Mr. Bell. You are going to see an absolutely great professional wrestling show with a great amount of sports entertainment with it. We're going to give you an all-around good show. Because everyone on this team that works with AACW works really hard, even the people I don't like. And I can't reiterate that enough. Tickets are going to be $12. I believe kids are a little bit less, but come out. It's a good family friendly show. I won't pick on your little minions too much. And maybe you'll learn some culture. Other than that, man, you can find me at the Marvelous Mr. Bell on Facebook. I'm at Curator Bell across all across all platforms, basically. You can catch me weekly on the In Your House podcast. Yesterday we had a great conversation on tokenism, and if you don't know what it is, hit up the podcast and maybe learn a little bit. Because when me and Khan get to cut up, it's just gold right there. So check that out. We do that weekly. Again, I'm on the radio now. You can catch me at Power 104.9 if you're in the Kokomo area, or Power 1049.com online, and you can stream it. I'm there a few days a week in the morning with Uncle Boogie. Check it out. Check out his Facebook page. Man, I'm plugging a lot of stuff. Oh, I got a pro wrestling tees shop. It's Curator Bell. You can get great shirts like this. And who doesn't want this? It's my face. Who wouldn't want my face? But other than that, man, look, you can just follow me, and that's what everyone needs to do, because I'm marvelous. Duh.
I'll say, guys, if you're around the Kokomo area, or if you're in Indiana, make the drive. It's worth it. Go to Kokomo tomorrow, watch the show. If for some reason you can't be there, we'll be there live streaming it like usual on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room.
Yeah.
You can also find me today at 1 p.m. Eastern on the ASAP Sports Network with the ASAP Afternoon Blitz. And then I'll be live on the Gonzo Sports Room channels with the Easy Money, a sports betting show at 3 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. So still a couple more shows today. And then, like I said, big show tomorrow there in Kokomo.
Busy man you are. You're a busy man. I can't say enough. You were doing good work. I see your grind and I see your hustle, man. And you were doing absolutely marvelous. You're good in my book, yo.
I appreciate that, man. That means a lot coming from you. Like I said, I love having you on. You're more welcome to come back anytime. Still want to get you and Hollywood on at the same time.
Yeah. I think we need to plan something super special for all of us. Maybe we'll try to do like a pay-per-view or something like something. So
yeah, definitely have to get that in the works. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. We'll see you there. It's gonna be marvelous. Carver Community Center, AACW. It's gonna be great. Golden Standard, Golden Props.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us.